Climbing Hook is a 6 mana 5/2 weapon that doesn't lose durability as long as we control a minion with 5 or more attack. So this weapon can hit pretty hard over multiple turns. But that of course means we need to be playing a bunch of big minions, and one of the best ways to take advantage of that is with Cliff Dive. A 6 mana spell that summons 2 minions from our deck and gives them rush, but they get sent back at the end of the turn. But 1 turn is plenty to get an extra durability out of our weapon, and we can even deal some damage if we hit All-Terrain Voidhound, a 7 mana minion that gives our hero +5 attack when it attacks. And of course we've got the classic Illidari Inquisitor that attacks whatever our weapon attacks. So once we get the hook in play and start playing our big stuff, the opponent actually dies very fast. Sigil's good on 2, and I guess I like Cliff Dive. I wonder if this is going to be the Infinite Sonya Rogue. Probably a near impossible matchup for me if the opponent's good at it. I don't think that's the Sonya Rogue. Probably go Sigil over Quick Pick here. I think I like Quick Pick Hero Power into that and then clean up with Chargers. Arana is a great draw because she's my worst Cliff Dive target, and I have 2 Cliff Dives. She also gives me some incentive to not hit with my weapon next turn so I can hit on 5, but we'll see. I mean, I also kind of want the weapon for the Cliff Dive turn so I can hit with Illidari Inquisitor. Who knows? Great card. Wow. Value mode. I think I do want to play Arana and hit with the weapon here. Face hit is extremely bad. I did pick up this Climbing Hook. Probably want to try to play that before Cliff Dive. Especially since currently Illidari Inquisitor is a bad hit off Cliff Dive. You think they just cheese here? No. They could have played 6 minions. Actually, probably would have forced a Cliff Dive out of me. Oh, that's really cool. Love to see that randomly generated counter to my tier 7 deck.
Mistakes were made.
I think they forgot to attack with this. Well, I don't really think I can... I mean, they're only showing 9. I mean, if I just hit him in the head... This makes Illidari Inquisitor just straight up lethal next turn. Double Voidhound would also be lethal. And then like Argus, Magtheridon, and Yogg can all keep me alive.
Let the Badlands burn.
Really just gonna rub it in that you can have a Crimson Expanse and I can't, huh? That's a lethal.
Omen versus Scarlet.
Who wants to play?
These chains cannot hold me.
Surely we can do better than those. Opal Spellstone's not bad. And the Climbing Hook is good if it's a slower Death Knight. Alright, good curve with Quick Pick into Spellstone. Might even fully upgrade this Spellstone before playing it. Just need to attack 2 more times to upgrade this. Coin Handler into Hero Power. I guess if they thought I might be aggro, that maybe made sense. Wow. I am drawing cards, huh? Two mana, draw 3. And there's a Cliff Dive. Alright, we're doing pretty well. The Dream is my next card is Crimson Expanse. Or I guess one of my next 2 cards.
Eternity! Eternity!
Unfortunate. I do need to dump a card here. Probably shouldn't be too hard to play whatever I get from studies. Sure.
Fresh Felstein! Hot out of the kill!
If 3 rats make a laugh,
8 mana Yogg. I think I definitely am playing Climbing Hook next turn rather than Cliff Dive, unless my opponent does something just downright silly.
Boosting beatings per minute. Eternity!
That's a headshot. Next turn could maybe be Argus instead of Cliff Dive. I could follow that up with Ziliax on turn 8, but if I want to go for the discount, but I don't know, that doesn't seem super important. I feel like Cliff Dive is probably just the way to go. Also, I'm a bit low on targets in deck, so playing Cliff Dive while it's good is good. Actually, Cliff Dive can be lethal if I hit Void Hound and Inquisitor. Oh.
talk to your death maid.
Alright, Magtheridon instead of Inquisitor. Probably want to summon from this, so my weapon can go face here. Alright, Magtheridon puts them to 5, and I do, of course, have this big-ass weapon in play. Plus Illidari Inquisitor to take out a taunt and push some damage. Okay. Can still deal 16 next turn. Nice, clean.
Omen!
So we're up against a rogue. Man, these cards look good. I'm just gonna full keep. Cliff Dive and Crimson Expanse is kind of a greedy keep, but I think it's fine when I have Sigil and Studies. Just take a board control card. I guess I'll play this. Sigil Runner is nice. But maybe I just want to put some stuff in play. If they had like a Fan of Knives, they for sure would have played it here. Well, I guess I got baited. Oh. My opponent's having some fun. I don't think I want to cliff dive here. Not much that needs to be run into, and I wouldn't be able to go face with Inquisitor yet. Not your Zola. Wow. They are tendriling.
Who's ready for another round?
Well, I really don't want to get ice trapped here, so I guess I'm coining. Magtheridon already deals with both of these, so what if I'm also tendriling? Could copy a Yogg here. Alright. They might just not play into it since I have Magtheridon. Maybe I hold the Crimson Expanse. But like, what am I holding it for? One mana overload one. I have a freezing trap, so I'm not too worried about that 6-power minion. Ten cards in hand, so it does just die. Which is probably the responsible thing to do since you're never going to play an 8 mana 6/6 ever. Wow, that's tendril value. Oh, discount. And Smallin is probably really bad for me, isn't it? 8/8s. Okay. Magtheridon does go off first, so that's guaranteed to go face. Oh, that goes back to deck after I copy it. So I have 2 Yoggs in deck now. Wait, I didn't know that's how that worked. Interesting. Was that priest spell? Yeah. And then what on earth? Does the pupil give health drink? Maybe a fan of knives? They already had a fan of knives. Clear the way for my rag. Surely you attack. Alright, 8 face damage, so my opponent's at 9. I do have Fan the Hammer for 6. Oh, and I can copy my rag. And I guess Magtheridon gets tossed back into the deck here, right? No. Really? Really? So I guess Yogg... Magtheridon never hit the board to get the text from Cliff Dive that said it would be shuffled back in. But the Yogg did hit the board, got the text, and then I copied it and it went dormant. That's very interesting. I do have another Fan the Hammer, by the way, so they're probably just dead. It's the lowest health enemies, so I don't even need to MO Aura. And also they're just dead to Magtheridon.
Is this my final form? These chains cannot hold me.
Love a quick pick. Good ol' aggro DH. I have a pretty good hand. Sigil, AoE, cheap weapon, Crimson Expanse. If I can just find Cliff Dive, I should be in an okay spot.
Good hit, my turn.
I think this is a simple eye beam here. 1, 2, 3, beam. Probably hit with quick pick. Argus is a pretty good turn 7 if I don't hit Cliff Dive. And somehow live long enough for that. What does this card... Maybe I hit first and see if I hit Fan the Hammer. Workshop Mishap. Alright. Kill both, heal to 30. Love to see it. I can get so high rolled by parachutes if I leave that in play. I think I should just kill it. I also don't think Crimson Expanse is particularly important in this matchup. Okay, saved myself a little bit of health. I would definitely play another MO here over Climbing Hook. I think I have enough health that this is fine. Argus should go pretty crazy next turn.
Muzzle their magic. Relax your mind.
Hey, I can hit their minion and their face. If Argus lives, I get to discount this next turn, but I think I do need to summon stuff here. Actually, if Argus lives, maybe I'll just play this. It heals for more immediately. Sheriff Barrel Brim. Well, this turn went really poorly for me. Well, they can't kill me with acupuncture. That's slow.
Relax your mind.
Let's go. Oh wait, the cheese could still get me. But I have another, I mean, I just hit them with a weapon and they die, so it needs to be cool. Man, they were mega dead here. I just had 30 damage here.
Omen versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin.
These chains cannot hold me.
Crimson Expanse against Death Knight. I think it makes sense to keep, but it is a little bit sketchy. Okay, Cliff Dive and an AoE. Nice pickups.
Eternity.
Weak turns all around, which I think is good for me.
One dose solves any problem.
Cool. I did not want to play Immolation Aura here, so that was a good pickup. Definitely not happy to see that.
One dose solves any problem.
The big ass weapon. I think I just hit him with the big ass weapon. And then easy. Cliff Dive just hits double a Ladari Inquisitor and they're dead. Ouch. Okay. Big lifesteal here. Push 10. I don't think I need this Argus to do anything fancy. This wakes up, it gives me 5 power. I click the button, I have 11. That's scary. 9 damage. Should be hard for them to deal the last bit. Although if there's nothing to rush my guy into, I don't have... Okay, they threw. $11. Yeah, if they had just not played mining casualties there, it might have been kind of rough for me. My hand was not very good.
Omen versus Valera.
I never turned down a good brawl.
These chains cannot hold me.
I don't think I love keeping Crimson Expanse. That card continues to be very difficult to play.
Eternity!
Almost certainly don't need a second hook. Love a sigil.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Elven Minstrel. Definitely doing some combo nonsense, I would expect.
Shaking us stir.
Does the Sonya deck play Elven Minstrel? No way, right? Not the list I've seen. I'll just play that because I'm playing Hook into Cliff Dive. Might be a while before I can play a Fan the Hammer.
Shaking us stir.
Sometimes you gotta dump a card, I guess.
Eternity!
I'm gonna dump this Hook into my opponent's face. And then next turn I'm gonna play Cliff Dive. I'm gonna hit 2 Inquisitors and my opponent's gonna die. Or an Inquisitor and a Void Hound. Or an Inquisitor and a Magtheridon, I think would also work.
I found a sea urchin.
Alright, lethal. So fucking bad, what the heck? Guess I'll go ahead and get this hit in so my Yogg doesn't kill itself. Or in case my Yogg kills itself. Oh! Black Rock and Roll's kind of nuts in my deck. I believe these both get shuffled back. Nice. No undead in my hand. Wow. If I was paying attention to their forged card being the thing that came off stick up, I probably could have known that was coming. But you're really asking a lot of me. Big ass Argus. Oh, if I go discount, I can play all my tendrils. Probably not worth.
Construct the will of the Maker.
Cliff Dive is insane. Oh, come on. Please deal with this board so I can cliff dive you and get 2 16 power Illidari Inquisitors. Okay, 4 armor.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
I do have a rushing Void Hound here, so I can deal 11 pretty easily. 6 to a minion. It's gotta just be a cliff dive turn, I think. Not my favorite overdraw, but maybe acceptable. Oh, my friend, you're dead.